All right, Brittany and Ezra are going home. We're done for the day. Bye. We're gonna go eat supper. Kind of done early for today, but we did a lot. So we had a good crew. We had Ted, Kyle, Colton, and Heath, and we poured all of these walls, and then we poured this footing, which will have ICF built up, and then brought just below where the patio will get poured, and that's going to be the frost wall. And then we poured a step footing there to get below, and then right through here. So this one's a step footing because we might try and daylight that, but also if I ever wanted to try and daylight this window right here, then if I put this up on here, my footing will be in the frost area. So we sank that one down. That way, if we ever want to just leave this at ground height, this doesn't get affected by the frost. If I choose not to daylight this one and we put a window well around it and we fill the soil like up to here, whatever. But if one day or right away we try to daylight this, we can do it now with this step footing. So nothing changed otherwise. We've just been focusing on building that wall, getting it set, getting it poured. Had a lot of help. Brittany's dad came and helped set up all this bracing and scaffolding. It's a lot of work. But the new goals are, they kind of changed. We're going to try and build these frost walls this weekend, this one and this one, and pour those right away next week, because then the excavation can come in and finish up everything, because now we have everything poured to grade. So they can come in and fill this whole yard in. They can fill up to the garage. They can fill the garage. They can bring that back all up to height, the whole back. They can cut that hill down. So kind of just finish up the excavation, figure out what we got to do with this driveway to get it to plane out. So finished height, like finished floor height, is right here. And then you can see I have it neck down so that when they pour the floor, it pours right out where our door is going to be. So this is finished height. So this grade has to grade out slowly for that. So it's going to be a lot of fill. It's going to be expensive, but we'll have what we want for a lifetime. And then maybe one of our kids will have it. So you just try and do it right the first time. But yeah, that's the new goals, is have these two frost walls, this one and the rear one, poured early next week, and then pour this 2 weeks after Labor Day. Pour this wall. After we pour this wall, then I need to start building my garage, and I'll stick frame that out, and then really that should be it. Then we throw the trusses on and roof it and go from there. Try and get it waterproofed before winter. Patios won't get poured until spring, which is fine. The garage floor, we may try and pour like a November pour. I think that's probably what we're going to end up doing, because we'll have it all encased in and insulated. The roof will be on, and then I can have, if I have my wood furnace going, I'll put a box fan shooting air up through here and just keep it from freezing. And who knows, November might be pretty warm. So we're going to pencil in for November. If we don't like the weather, then it'll be a spring pour, which is fine too. So, all right, that's the update. Oh, we also got all the bracing out of the basement, which is super. Basement feels really big now. But, all right, I'm heading in to eat. It's been a long day, but a good day. Yeah. we had a little bit, just to add a little story to this. We ran out of concrete here. So I ordered 12 and a half yards, and evidently that wasn't enough. When we run the math, it comes out, but we didn't do a pump truck on this, and we vibrated the whole entire wall. And I think that vibration packed that closer and closer together, because you would see it, like the concrete would be here, and then we'd run the vibrator and it would sink down. So I'm guessing that's what happened, which makes a really strong wall. But thankfully, I'll spare you the whole story, but thankfully, county was able to get a truck out here that they were pumping at a different site, and they had like a yard extra. So they ran it up here, and we got to finish everything off. So super thankful for that, because otherwise that would have been a really long night. But all right, hope you guys enjoy this update.